Hi, I'm Belinda Boyson. I'm a teacher, but I've been friends with Michelle for many years, on and off. The thing that I've remembered the best about her is how involved she was with every time she finds a baby. And we never talked about the body or what. She found a baby, and it was such a sad experience for her. And many times we would sit together in the kitchen and then just talk about how she feels about finding babies that was just, thrown away like rubbish. And we've talked about it a lot, many times, but I could never give her good advice. But I thought that just by listening, it would help her. And then she found Jessica, and she was basically obsessed, and she took that baby as her own because she was so perfect. And she organized everything, and I just heard now and then what was going on. But I went with her before the funeral. I went with her to talk to some of the people at the rubbish dump, and they said they find babies like that all the time. And it was very sad, because it means that nobody cared enough. And then Michelle cared enough to do something. The day of the funeral, I think the thing that broke my heart was when Michelle was dressing Jessica up for her funeral. And I realized that she'll never dress up for anything except for that day. And we will never know exactly what she would have achieved or become or could have been if someone just gave her half a chance. And on that day, I took my sons to the funeral with me, and I realized that this is a precious gift, and nobody saw Jessica as a gift. They just threw her away, and that was very, very sad. I think we don't appreciate human life enough. And we had the funeral, and then after that, Michelle decided to start Jessica's Wall. And we had a hectic week where we just had to start something and raise some money. And I think within a few weeks, we organized a women's tea. And I had a choir from school, and they sang "We Are the Future" from Whitney Houston. And I thought it was so fitting that the children would sing something like that, because Jessica didn't have a future at all. And I think it was very successful. But what I find most amazing is that Michelle is still going strong, and it's been 10 years. And she's still collecting things and asking people for donations. And the way she talks to children when she comes to school to tell them about Jessica's Wall the information that she gives is so honest and so true and so hard. And I think she reaches a lot of girls with the things that she's saying. And I hope that we can continue doing it, but that the message would go out and that we would save more girls this way, more babies. And we'll save more lives, I think. So I hope that every time I invite her to school, she reaches the girls, the children, and they would use this information, and we can make Jessica's Wall really very, very successful.